Have you ever wondered how some people can learn almost any skill and become good at it? What if I told you that your brain naturally has the power to learn anything? It's just your thoughts, self doubt, and inaction holding you back. Today, I am sharing with you some effective strategies that I personally used to learn new skills faster and build something out of it. Number one, use selective attention. Your brain loves doing easy things. Ever sat down to do something important and suddenly remembered a week-old email you must reply to? That's not you. That's your brain saying, forget that boring task. We'll handle it later. But here's your blueprint. Make your learning so interesting that it becomes effortless. For example, if you're learning video editing, just download the software and play around with it. Try editing a short 10-second video, just you exploring the software. No tutorials, no guides. And when you find yourself comfortable with the software controls, tutorials will make much more sense and soon you won't even need them. Similarly, if you're trying to study a concept instead of memorizing it, try finding a real-world example or a story where that concept can be applied. When you understand it logically, your brain will recall it naturally when you need it. Number two, build something out of it. Learning can feel boring if you just keep consuming information without actually implementing what you've learned. For example, if you're learning how to code, watching a bunch of tutorials won't help unless you start developing small projects. Think about developing your own application just for yourself, which makes your life easier. Similarly, if you're learning anything, think how learning it can change your mindset, benefits you, and helps make a positive impact. When you have a strong purpose behind learning, inconsistency and lack of motivation doesn't affect you. Number three, compete with yourself. Think about a time when you compared yourself to someone doing better than you. Did it actually help you improve, or did it just make you feel behind? Instead of comparing, focus on learning from them. It helps you see problems from a new perspective, and you might even find an easier, more effective way to solve them. And here's the most important thing. No one can teach you better than you. Focus on becoming better than yesterday. When you stop comparing and start learning, you'll be amazed how quickly you can learn something. Number four, design your environment. Learning something feels much easier when you surround yourself with things that supports learning. Instead of working in a space full of distractions, create a clutter-free environment where your focus is entirely on what you're trying to learn. Spare some time for learning and keep your mobile phone and other distractions away from you. It's just you and the stuff required to learn. Now let's talk about designing your digital environment. The content you consume online should align with your learning goals. For example, if you're learning video editing, surround yourself with content that helps you learn more about editing and constantly reminds you of doing it every day. Designing your environment not only improves mental clarity and focus, but also helps you stay consistent. Number five, keep it simple. In the end, it all depends on how obsessed you are with learning something. Learning does not have to be a burden, it should be natural. When you connect the skill to your goals, learning becomes a routine. And hey, let me know in the comments what strategies helped you learn new skills faster and make something out of it. If you agree with these strategies, like this video, and remember learning only makes sense when there is a strong purpose behind it. Thank you.